Hello guys, and welcome to the Demo Mode, a series where we try out and show off a variety of different games, new and old, demos, trials, some full games even. Go out of the way to actually play the full game sometimes. And this one is Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. And what better way to celebrate, show off the first episode? We have two demos to play. The early access demo we'll get to later. That came with the Ratchet Clank Collection. But first we're going to try the demo out that you can actually find on the PlayStation Store. So let's get to it. Also, this is a first impression series, so I've never played Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I have played a little bit of the Sly Cooper franchise. Only the second game. I haven't played the first game or the third game. This is the latest in the Sly Cooper series, developed by multiple companies actually. The series that on the PS2, which was re-released on the PS3 as a HD collection, was developed by Sucker Punch. You might know Sucker Punch. They are making not Sly Cooper, Infamous Second Son right now for the PS4, as this video is being uploaded. If you're watching this at a later time, cool. You'll probably be able to enjoy that game. And obviously it is based on time travel. Has many medium games, movies, whatever. Full story. Since this is a first impression series, you might be watching this for the first time, so if you want to play the game yourself, you could do that, but there will be some spoilers of some sort. That's to be expected with a lot of videos on YouTube and gaming let's plays, I guess. This isn't a let's play. It's just a first impressions try of the game.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So, I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia.
That's actually Sly Cooper.
It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist, and we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up. Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they just finished work on a top-secret
And Penelope
project
is a
when
mouse?
Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thieves Raccoonus, the Master Thief's handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full.
And
In
the
fact,
title of the first
they were
game
disappearing right before Bentley's eyes.
is called The Thieves Ratchet.
Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris.
Paris is where the gang, Sly Cooper and them, actually hang out. That's where their
The first
hideout
thing
is,
Bentley
I think.
did was track down Murray, the third in
I
our
think
trio.
it's Paris. Yep.
Murray was our enforcer, the muscle,
Looks like Paris.
and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather, infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor
always
due
had
to
that
his
van.
high insurance premiums, and he moved into
Second
Demolition
game.
Derby, where he
First game
remained
is when they're younger.
undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top secret project was constructing a time machine. And now he modified the design to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop
Okay.
those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thieves Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
So part of trying out first game is to hear the story. Of course, I think I'll probably put an annotation if you want to skip the story. That might be, maybe you just want to see the gameplay. I do remember when this game was first announced.
Okay, you both remember the plan,
2012, I
right?
think.
Of course! My mind is like a steel
E3?
cap!
That's trap, big guy. And everybody relax. We've been over it a million times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous
Obviously, the
last
voice
words.
actors are.
Look, we're only gonna
the
get
same
one
voice
shot
actors.
at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside. Now let's get going.
The first time I actually played Sly Cooper was a demo, actually.
Careful, Sly. Those security choppers are bad news.
And now the demo will begin for this game.
I suppose I don't have to mention you can jump using the X button. Sly, don't forget you can double jump. Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air.
Right. Just another one of my many talents.
Looks great. I haven't played a Sly Cooper game in high definition yet, although I do have the HD collection for Sly Cooper. kind of backwards now. I'm playing this one first, then. But it didn't spoil anything really from the original games. It just kind of told you. There's really nothing to spoil. About the games. It's all. There's no big plots. The plot's not too convoluted.
Excellent. It's perfect for peeking around corners.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects.
I remember. That's how I pull off some of my best moves.
Yeah, so far Sly is really corny.
Avoid those choppers, Sly.
That's not what we're supposed to do, apparently.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects. Avoid those choppers, Sly. If they see you now, we're busted.
I think I can handle that.
Uh-oh. I avoided it.
While jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects.
I remember.
That's how you're supposed to avoid.
Avoid those choppers.
Okay, apparently there is some challenge to this.
While jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects.
I'm assuming.
I remember. That's how I pull off some of my best moves.
That's actually how you avoid it. Can I go into first person? Okay. So that's the bad guy.
Avoid those choppers, Sly. If they see
How am I
now,
supposed to
we're
avoid them?
busted.
I think I can handle that.
Apparently not. I don't think I can. Okay, I got it. I thought so. We gotta get up there and... Okay. Gotta go around it. Sort of.
Hey, Bentley, was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alleys.
I don't think I was supposed to do.
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alleys.
You have to press
Why,
circle.
you ask?
Get in the hang of this.
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway. Looks like the perfect night for a heist.
Sly Cooper's... The series isn't really...
Whoa!
I think it's pretty well known for its challenge and stuff. It's a little different compared to like Ratchet and Clank and stuff. Ratchet and Clank, not very, you know, platformy-ish. Well, it is, but not as much as this. I guess, I don't know.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards, too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
So you can
It sure feels good to be back in business.
Plus, I haven't played the series much, so not used to it. I don't know. It could just suck. Okay, that doesn't. Game over.
Security is getting tougher,
Or
Sly.
who's that?
Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid
Didn't say
sprinting
anything
around
like
the
it
guards,
used,
too.
like it was.
They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
You can actually kind of see
Sure feels good to be back in business.
as to why, you know, Infamous and Sly Cooper are kind of similar. It's all about, you know, a little bit of parkour, climbing around, jumping on stuff.
Really beefed up tonight.
That was too close.
With Sly Cooper, I can't really say anything else. It's great. games like I remember playing. I did play more than just the demo. I did rent it a few times, but I do not own a single Sly Cooper PS2 game though. I don't know why. I just never really
Sly, that flagpole looks
played
like
it.
it leads right to the roof.
I knew
See,
about it
I
when
told
it came
you
out.
it would be
you
a
know?
piece of cake.
I think Sly put on a few pounds in
A little out of
retirement.
practice.
You
Because
say
he keeps
something,
on
Sly?
knocking poles over.
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum and stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that.
Keep on saying that. I keep on doing it. I don't know why.
I can't believe the security at this place. This better be
I like
worth it.
lights. I like breaking things too. Kind of. Okay, you're supposed to avoid that guy. Can't hit him though. Just an enemy. Which he wasn't earlier for some reason, but that was because I was on the streets. Just like the Sly 2 demo I played. You got on the streets, game over. Reset. Sneaky sounds. Sneaky, sneaky sounds. I guess that's not the right building, so they don't care. It might be the right. Yeah, it looks like the right building.
Easy does it. It sure looks like somebody spent a fortune on this place.
I wonder if there's any hidden things
Wonder
to
what
get.
kind of surprises they have inside.
I think I went up here. Who knows? It's just a demo, so I can't imagine it would make much of a difference. I don't remember collecting a lot of secrets in little areas like this. I mean, there were like bigger areas, and I think they might have had secrets or something, clues. Like, I don't know. I think if I remember properly, there was like storyboards and character art, you know, unlockables like that you can get. But this is a PS3 game, so it might not be that way. I don't know.
Careful now, that's the skyline we want, but it's locked. My instruments are showing that guard has a key.
Don't worry, Bentley. This is gonna be easy as pie.
Move slowly until you're right behind. When you're close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket. You might have to try several times until you get the key.
Psh. Okay. Mixed messages.
When you're close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket. You might have
Didn't
to try
know that was
several
gonna
times
happen.
until you get the key.
That's what it means.
To perform a stealth slam, sneak up behind an enemy and press the triangle button to juggle him. Then press
already
the
did
square
that.
button to finish him off.
Right.
Okay.
I'll make sure he
Tell me how to
never
kill
knew
him.
what hit him.
Great, Sly. Now use the key to unlock the skylight.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and
Now we get to
I'm
play as
about
Bentley.
to code a hacking masterpiece.
Interesting.
The last time I was in these sewers, I was just a teenager. Damn,
That's
this
water, we
place
brought.
is disgusting. My mom
I never got to
should
play
make
as
short
Bentley,
work of
though.
that grate. I just need to press
That's
the
how much I
triangle button
haven't
to place
played the
one.
game. Just to keep bombs.
Well, that was a blast.
Okay, I suppose you can kill enemies with that too. If we find any down here. Spiders. I don't know. They're either spiders, leeches, or maggots. Maybe a combination of the three.
Who says turtles are slow?
As this is the first impression sort of thing, I don't know how else to say that. It really is. First play, I don't know. Playing this for the first time. It's kind of blind, which means I don't know what I'm doing.
I
So
better use the hover pack here. If I jump, then press and hold the X button while I'm in the air, my jets will let me glide a long way. Thank you, technology. Great, that platform is blocked. I'll have to throw a bomb to clear it off. If I press and hold the L1 button, I can bring up my rangefinder. Then I can adjust the range of my throw by pressing forward
Yeah,
or
to hit
backward
it.
on the that's a direct hit.
explaining a lot of things, Bentley.
If
I don't know
fall
if
in
the
that
old
filthy
games did
water,
that.
I'm buying a new shell.
Oh, those give you coins. I wish I would have known that earlier. I could have killed those bugs. The fact that I was wondering if Bentley could swim is probably not the problem at all. It's probably that it's dirty water and you're in a sewer. I wouldn't want to fall in that. You're alive. Or no, that's a collectible. Cool. That might be alive. I don't know. Can we get through here? Is there anything? It's an enemy. Could we bomb that? Metal. I don't know. I kind of imagine that's a life because it looks like Sly Cooper, right? Mug. The mug. Kind of what they call lives. Now you see what happens when I fall in the water. Gloves, I think there's more to worry about than just gloves in a sewer. Oh well.
According to the schematics, the control room is right underneath me.
Can I throw it at any point?
No,
No, I have to be in a certain
Some
spot to
explosives
throw
should
it.
do the trick. And voila, instant shortcut.
Alright. Can we get through there? I keep on seeing places that we can't get to. Maybe maybe the bomb's upgrade or something.
Phew, talk about your close shaves.
How's that security system coming, Bentley?
Great, perfect. I'll be done in a jiffy.
That was Sly talking. The color text is actually who's talking. I think that's fairly obvious, but I wanted to say that this is a, you know, if I play the game once, it will no longer be a surprise to me. So if I have to record this, I'm in kind of a bind. So you get what you get, really.
Now for a
Yeah, Sly could do this too, really. Well, can he glide? You can't really glide, can you? Hack attack. I didn't know about this part coming up. Because there's actually a mini game that you can buy in the PlayStation Store with just these
Hello, old friend. We have to
mini
reach
games.
the main docking gate before the security code flushes us from the system. The left stick should navigate the ship.
Now this is a cool mini game. I really like this.
Should control the bit cannon.
This is
The
nice.
bit cannon can blast right through that firewall. Bit
I see
cannon
why I made
performing
a
well.
separate.
Moving while firing is key to cracking this system.
How do I fire again? You didn't tell me. Well, you did tell me, but oh, okay. It's like Space Invaders or something. Or there's another game that's on the PS3 that would be a better example.
Defeat the firewall.
I can't remember what it's called though.
This lock requires a data key. All right,
Neat
I can
mini
use
game.
this data key to disable that firewall.
It's like a
Dang it, this reinforced firewall is too strong for the bit cannon. If I use that upgrade slot, I can engage my Panzer code.
Panzer. He's named all these himself,
I can
probably.
bring out the big guns, baby. These gigabomb shells will crush those firewalls.
A lot of talking. I don't mind it because characters have interesting voices, you know, and they have stuff to say. It's nice. The best way to do a tutorial is to let you actually play, so you could do far worse.
Security drones! I can either dodge them or blast them.
Will they keep on coming at me though? I already killed some of these. Yes, they do. The dodging them would probably be easier in this case.
Looks like I can only grab the data key with my shell code.
So we have to use the
This lock requires a data key.
green power-up. The yellow ones are data keys. No auto fires, that's nice.
Bingo, this data
I can't
key should
see
fit
why.
that lock.
Okay, that's just a regular. I can't see why I needed to have a... I guess that's just how the game works in this case. You have to be the green shell. Like double I or something, 007 or something. I don't know what that was. Interesting. Interesting minigame. That definitely adds to the game a lot. Changes it up, you know.
And that's the way the code base crumbles.
Okay, Murray, you're up.
The Murray is always on, Bentley!
Okay, Murray, we need to get you back in fighting shape. Why don't you warm up with a few basic attacks? Press the square button to punch.
Oh yeah! The old muscle memory is really kicking in!
Press and hold the triangle button to charge up, then release it for a wicked spinning attack.
Yes! Nobody can withstand the pink tornado!
To perform a
Can't do
focus
a,
line jump, then press the triangle button while in the air.
Oh, Thunderflop! How I've missed you!
I am...
You fools don't stand a chance!
trying to talk, but there's too much in-game commentary by the other characters. I'm about dead. I think I am. How do I do the thunder flop? Triangle.
Mess with the Murray, and you're going down.
The characters all have their own strengths, you know, in gameplay. I think Bentley's probably the least interesting, but he's still interesting, you know, the gliding and stuff. But Sly has sneaking, Bentley has fighting, and then, or Bentley, Murray. Always confuses the two for some reason. I think it's because Bentley the Yeti from Spyro is big, and I associate the name Bentley with big guys. Going back to upgrading stuff, or possibly upgrading, or possibly unlockables. That's probably what you use the coins with.
Alright, make your way to the loading dock. You've got to take out all the guards before I can open the gate.
You punks better call for backup.
I think Murray refills his health automatically. 'Cause I haven't died yet. I find that kind of strange. Okay, the pink, the lighter, the pink shade on the health meter is actually how much health you have. That didn't lose much health.
Huh? Where did you come from, shortstop?
Please don't do the Matrix. Please don't do the. Okay, he's down. No!
You don't know when to quit.
Button tapping.
Is that the best you've got? Ah! That felt great!
Everything okay, Murray?
Now it is!
Murray, don't forget to use your throwing ability. Press the circle button to stop near an object, and you will pick it up. Then press the square button to throw the object. If you press the triangle button instead, you can slam the object down.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? I guess I do need to listen to him. I don't know what I'm doing, I guess. Okay, yeah, like I thought, we were supposed to destroy those. Breaker boxes? Kind of look like breaker boxes.
Murray, you're gonna have to
Okay, we have
throw
to.
stuff to take out those junction boxes.
Thank you for telling me. Obviously, I didn't listen the first time. I was gonna say this game does have a sense of humor at times.
I gotta nail those junction
Somewhat.
boxes.
I think one of my favorite characters in the Sly franchise, and I can't remember his name. It's a lizard guy.
Murray, you're gonna have to throw stuff to take
He's
out
pretty
those
funky, I
junction
think.
boxes.
Slam? Stomp. The slam throws it. Okay. Cool.
I gotta nail those junction boxes.
Okay, Sly, the security system is down. You're all clear.
Great. I'm
Back to
going in.
Sly.
What the?
You didn't really think you were gonna get away with it, did you, Ringtail?
Hey, Carmelita! Oh, funny meeting you here.
Sly Cooper, you no good lying
Uh-oh.
thief. I'm locking you up for good.
Sorry, gotta take a rain check. I'll call you.
Cooper!
Good evening, this is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
You, Sly. Now quit messing around and get down here. We're in the van and ready to roll.
Au revoir.
Sly's pretty good character too, though.
Let's hit it.
Buckle up, boys!
There's a reason why he's pretty well known.
Oh yeah! Just like in a demolition derby!
Look out!
You know, Ratchet Clank,
I
Sly.
think I cracked my shell.
I think he's probably
Watch
the
out for those
least
trees.
known of the group.
Where are you going?
Probably.
Just setting up for the jump! Welcome to Air Murray! Thanks for flying!
Nice landing, Murray. Hey, Bentley, not to complain, but we're kind of trapped here.
Relax.
Seems
Sly.
like it'd be
Just
more
put the
fitting
dagger
for him
the
in Demolition
receptacle.
Derby.
Perfect. Isotopic decay calibrated. Adjusting fusion synthesis. Anytime you want to punch it, Murray.
You got it, chum!
Do not
Back to
slow
the
down,
Future.
Murray.
Esque.
Never do!
Holy crap! Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's totally Back to the Future.
What else can I say about Carmelita?
License plate and everything.
As you can see, our relationship is,
That's why I'm talking about the sense of
complicated.
humor.
and I just succeeded in upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me. In fact, I'd kind of
It's
been counting on
complicated.
it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having fun, Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listeau, to look after the Thievius Raccoonus. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was
Him.
far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had
How could
even
I
invented
forget
a
his name?
communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we traveled. It was a perfect situation, since it
He's
allowed
kind
him
of
to update
like,
us on any changes to the book, while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days
Infamous.
were just a blur.
S-
But as we howled through the time vortex, I realized we were in for a very long
what's
trip.
his name? I don't know. Fat guy. The fat guy. I just played that game like a few months ago. I should know the name of that guy. Jeez, that's stupid. The demo is over at this point. The entry to the series I haven't even played yet, so that's a pretty high thing for me to do. So I don't know how to. It's tripping over words, but we're not done yet. We have the second demo to play, which may be the same thing. Again, I don't know. I've never played this. It's just as good as the other 3 Sly Cooper games. You either love it or not love it so much. I guess that's probably why I have not played it. I know, don't rage or anything, but I just don't know. It's not as gripping to me as the other, platformers on the same system. It's great though. It's great. There's nothing wrong with it. This might be the same thing, which means. Why can't I remember Cole's friend? I can remember Cole McGrath, of course, but not. Zeke. The game came out in 2013. This demo
Some
said
of this place looks smaller
2012,
from
so
the
this
outside.
demo was a
My
pre-release,
scan shows the ground in here
definitely.
is rigged with motion detectors,
And it's different.
which means you'll need to stay off the floor.
Cool.
You wanted to be a trapeze artist? Here's your chance.
Cool. How does this sound for a stage name? The Amazing Cooperone! Huh? Huh? Right? It's good.
It sounds like bad Italian takeout. I'm betting that platform is where they're keeping Gallon. Go check it out.
All right, smart guy. On my way.
So, completely different level. And I wouldn't be surprised if the game is a bit different, because this is probably released before the game came out. Okay, what do I do? Let's see here. Do I jump on that? So this is definitely after they've started time traveling. As you can see, that was one of Sly's relatives. I guess I jump over here. What do I do? What do I do? Something to do with this. Costume. Eh? Eh? Oh. Okay, so this character, this skin is actually in PlayStation All-Stars. I was wondering where it was from. That makes sense. Okay, so I could shoot. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm basically playing as Hunter from The Hero's Tale.
Right
Sparrow,
on
The
target.
Hero's Tale. Oh crap. Circle. I've done that a few times. That wouldn't be the first. Good old family entertainment. Oldie. So we're in the medieval times. Which is fitting because it kind of lines up with the whole Robin Hood thing. Was Robin Hood involved in a circus? Hunter kind of plays like Sly Cooper, actually, a little. I think he's kind of rip-off.
Bullseye. I hate the smell of singed tail fur.
He singed more than tail. I did it again. My health is pretty low. Well, I guess fire would do that to you. You probably don't want to jump in fire. Just saying. Gotta look closely. You can't just go jumping off. Everything. Jump off everything. Really don't. That's a bad idea. There's a lot of variety, as you can see in the Sly Cooper, this game. There will be, if you play the full game.
Why, those trumpets look flimsy. Watch it.
No, I keep on pressing L2, it doesn't do anything. You can use left stick or right stick here. I guess I'm not supposed to shoot anything yet. Okay, so we want to go down here, it looks like. How do I... Let's see. How do I activate the bow? Okay, so the rope wasn't there originally, so I'm stupid. The bow actually shoots the rope. Obviously that's happened, but I didn't notice that the first time. I'm sorry guys, I don't know how to shoot this damn thing. It's not circle. I have to be near arrows. Right, so I guess I was in the right spot. I would just jump down here again. Yeah, it looks familiar. Oh my god, I fell off again. I'll never learn. It's probably a safe bet. Guess that's the target I'm supposed to shoot, so... Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Starting off a little bit difficult, aren't we? Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Skill. Total skill. That's kind of cool. I like the target moving back and forth. I'm sure we'll see that again, where you have to jump from rope to rope, maybe. I don't know.
Be careful with those swings.
I only shot
Mike.
one arrow.
Long way down.
There might be multiple
Yeah,
targets.
I noticed. Thanks, pal.
That was harrowing. Exciting. And... oh, we can steer the arrow. Okay, that might have made things a bit hell.
Man, I'm good.
Why? Avoid those cannonballs at all costs.
Thank you.
Well, that would have been a good idea, Bentley. Jeez. You gotta press circle, otherwise you'll just fall through the rope.
These posters are of Galif. I don't think he's enjoying his job.
Okay, so he's not supposed to be here. That might explain why he's a thief. I'm assuming he's a thief. Good platforming. Kind of reminds me of Crash Bandicoot in some cases. With the difficulty, you know. Not as much as the first game, mind you, but... Never found out what those mugs of Sly Cooper were. I think they're not lives. I don't think this game has any lives anymore. I don't think the original Sly Cooper games ever had lives. I guess they're probably unlockables. We never got all two of them in the other demo. Maybe there's some in this one. Reminds me of Rayman 3 with the rocket power-up. Only the controls are inverted. That's why it's so hard. Down is up, and well, just like steering a plane, isn't it? Would have helped though if I. At least we don't have to use the 6-axis. That would suck. Actually, that'd be kind of interesting in this
Nailed
case.
it. I just want to know where all these can.
That's option. I never looked at the option, the start menu. Radar. So I can actually disable that. Cool.
cannonballs are landing.
No one ever uses a 6-axis anyway.
What kind of circus has this much ammunition?
An insane circus. Probably explains why this Gareth guy doesn't like his job. The ringmaster's probably evil. Well, I would, judging by the posters, yeah, I'd say he's evil. He's a bad guy.
All right, Sly, almost there.
You couldn't tell this wasn't made by Sucker Punch, really. I want to say that the original guys, you know, maybe maybe this company was involved in the first three games.
My winter coat.
Yeah, I'm pressing L2. It's not triggering the costume right away. You have to tap it. Okay. I suppose that might have been fixed in the full game, maybe. But press L2. I did what the game told me it didn't happen.
I should try this blindfolded.
Well, you don't have anyone to kill, so go for it. Except for yourself. Except for yourself, I don't think you could shoot yourself. These are rocket-powered arrows, though, so I suppose that would be possible. At this point in the video, you've probably been watching this nearly 30 minutes or something. That is right, these episodes are actually not going to be edited. I'm pretty sure.
Sir Galeth, my name is Sly.
That's
I've come
Gareth.
to rescue you.
Greetings, friend. But I require no rescue. I am merely biding my time until the proper strategic moment. Yes, that.
So, how long have you been biding your time?
Well, I suppose it has been about a fortnight.
17 days,
All right.
14
If
days.
you want to stay here with the cannonballs and
2
flaming
weeks.
rings, that's fine. I'm heading back to
14.
my gang's hideout to plan our next move.
Fortnite.
You make a good point, sir. Yes, I believe the time is now. Let us rush forward, that we may strike a
I like this
crushing
guy.
blow against the black tyrant who imprisoned me.
This guy, I like
Whoa,
him.
one thing at a time. Let's just get back to the hideout first.
He's not the only relative, obviously. He's not. I don't think they're relatives. They might be. They might be Cooper. You know, like I might be Galeth. Cooper. Anyway, that's the second demo. So I got a little bonus. This video might be a little bit longer because of that. So I hope you enjoyed this. Look at Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Just as good as the other Sly Cooper games. I really not have anything to criticize, really. Usually in these episodes I will criticize stuff, but there's nothing to criticize. Like demos, you know, they might offer too much. They might not offer a lot, you know, and I'll be like, there wasn't enough to really get me to want to get the game. But the problem with me, there's no problem with the game, it's with me that I have not played any of the Sly Cooper games. It's a little bit harder for me to play this one, but it certainly does not have any relation really to the original Sly Cooper games, so if you haven't played the series, perfect time to try out the series in HD. Get the HD collection too if you want to. Original experience game, the original first 3 games. That's great. This game's great though. Not Insomniac, but Sucker Punch was not involved in this game, obviously, but I'm pretty sure Sanzaru Games probably worked closely with Sucker Punch, so that's why it's such a good game. And now, The demo mode is done. See you later, guys.